What's up, world? You're tuned into 423 FM. You already know we've got you covered with your daily dose of celebrity drama. Now let's get into it. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 423. If you've been on Twitter at all today, then there's no way you haven't seen everyone obsessing over J. Cole's new song, Snow on the Bluff. But first, let's rewind a little bit. Over the past few weeks, citizens around the United States and the entire world have been protesting following the killing of George Floyd and other black men and women at the hands of the police, fighting for racial equality and police reform. Because of how outspoken so many regular people have been during this time, a lot of us have been looking to influencers and celebrities to use their huge platforms for good, hoping they share information and resources with the millions of impressionable people who follow them. This is a point of contention for a lot of folks. While some think it's crucial for celebrities to speak out and use their clout for good, others don't want to hear from celebrities at all and don't think it's a requirement for them to talk about issues they may not know anything about. Regardless of what your stance is, someone who had a very public opinion on the matter was Chicago rapper Noname. She tweeted, "Poor black folks all over the country are putting their bodies on the line in protest for our collective safety, and y'all favorite top-selling rappers aren't even willing to put a tweet up. Their whole discographies be about black plight, and they're nowhere to be found." Like I mentioned before, this is a point of contention for a lot of people, and Noname's tweet on the matter was no different. Almost immediately, fans thought she was talking about either Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. I personally think the tweet applies more to Kendrick because he has entire albums like To Pimp a Butterfly that fit this description perfectly, but not everyone agreed that they were in the wrong for not speaking out. The major point people brought up here in support of Kendrick or J. Cole is, if they have whole albums covering these same subjects, where they speak to millions of fans and spread this information without being prompted to, why do they need to say anything on social media? Regardless, both Kendrick and Cole were seen out in their respective neighborhoods protesting thereafter, so her tweets don't really apply, but still, it seems like the tweet hit J. Cole where it hurts, and a couple weeks later, he decided to dedicate a whole song to replying to these allegations. On June 16th, J. Cole dropped Snow on the Bluff, and his fans immediately went crazy, praising him for dropping some unreleased music in a time when it's needed the most. But once the song started to reach more people and they really analyzed the lyrics, fans began to realize that this was a response to Noname's tweet from a few weeks back. In the song, he raps, "My IQ is average, there's a young lady out there, she's way smarter than me. I scrolled through her timeline in these wild times and I started to read." And later on in the verse, he goes on to say, "She's mad at celebrities, low-key, I think she's talking about me." And in the song, he goes on to say that there's something about her tone that bothers him, saying she thinks she's better than him just because she's more woke, and says that she should teach him on what he should do instead of attacking him for not doing what she hoped he would. A lot of people were pretty taken aback by the way that Cole responded to Noname here, including Chance the Rapper, who tweeted in her defense, writing, "Yet another L for men masking patriarchy and gaslighting as constructive criticism." When a fan replied, writing, "I know Noname is your people's," and Cole did not read the room before dropping that, "But come on, bro," Chance said, "They're both my people's, but only one of them put out a whole song talking about how the other needs to reconsider their tone and attitude in order to save the world. It's not constructive and undermines all the work Noname has done. It's not black women's jobs to spoon feed us, we're grown." He went on to say, "Everybody's argument on either side is, we can't personally attack each other if we really want to see a revolution. I can agree with that and can apply it to my own life. I wish we could learn that without two artists I admire having a public dispute." J. Cole himself also took to Twitter in response to all the backlash he's facing for the song, saying he stands by what he said and he's not going to change his opinion on the matter. He tweeted, "Morning, I stand by every word of the song that dropped last night. Right or wrong, I can't say, but I can say it was honest." Some assume to know what the song is about. That's fine with me. It's not my job to tell anybody what to think or feel about the work. I accept all conversation and criticisms, but let me use this moment to say this. Follow at Noname. I love and honor her as a leader in these times. She's done and is doing the reading and listening and the learning on the path that she truly believes is the correct one for our people. Meanwhile, a guy like me just be rapping. I haven't done a lot of reading and I don't feel well equipped as a leader in these times, but I do a lot of thinking. And I appreciate her and others like her because they challenge my beliefs, and I feel that in these times, that's important. We may not agree with each other, but we gotta be gentle with each other. Right after the song dropped, Noname tweeted "Queen tone" in response to J. Cole saying it's something about the queen tone that's bothering me, but she ended up deleting it and hasn't said anything about the song or J. Cole's response since then. So that's where this ends right now, and still, the opinions on Cole and his song are pretty split down the middle. While some fans think it's his prerogative to respond to something that hurt his feelings within his lyrics, other people are being critical of the fact that he's trying to police Noname's tone, and instead of actually listening to her criticisms, he decided to tell her he doesn't like to be confronted instead. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that J. Cole's response to Noname, both in his song and on Twitter, were out of line, or was he just expressing himself like artists normally do in their music? Plus, do you think rappers like him and Kendrick, who regularly address these issues in their music already, have a duty to also talk about the problems on social media? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, subscribe to the 423 for more videos, and if you like this one, just give it a quick thumbs up. That is it for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.